defense, number 6, Dylan Missouri. Starting at center, number 4, Richard Gaskin. Starting at left wing, number 11, Alexander Morgan. Starting at right wing, number 16, Preston Artizolino. And starting in goal for your Highlanders, number 30, Peter Lonsberry. And now your starting lineup for your Minnechaug Regional High School Falcons. Starting at defense, number 18, Aiden A.J. Dearland. Starting with number 22, defense, Jake Kolakowski. Starting out forward, number 29, Matt Kumplin. Starting at forward, number 21, David Noel. Starting out forward, number 2, Ben Daniel. And starting in goal for your Falcons, number 30, John Pollard. Next, I'd like you to all rise and remove your caps for the playing of the national anthem.
Hello and welcome to Somerville Highlander Playoff Hockey on Somerville Ed TV. I'm Todd Harmon, and today live from Springfield's Smead Ice Rink, the Highlanders are taking on the Falcons of Minnechaug Regional High School. As Minnechaug comes down, this is not their home rink. They come down from about 20 miles to the west. Minnechaug Regional High School is the high school in Wilbraham, Massachusetts. So this is not their home rink, although they are the home team with the higher seed tonight. Minnechaug comes in with the seed number 29, Highlanders seeded number 36. Highlanders with 11-8 record, Minnechaug 13-7 regular season record this year. The Highlanders come in winners of 3 out of their last 5 games. Those 2 losses came to 2 playoff contenders that are contending in the playoffs throughout the divisions. Minnechaug, on the other hand, comes in after on their last 5. 2 wins, 3 losses. 2 of those 3 losses coming to a non-playoff qualifier, Longmeadow, as Longmeadow just barely missed out on qualifying for the Division II playoffs. We are about to get underway as a face-off is about to occur. Keep an eye on number 21 for Minnechaug. David Noel, 36 points on the season for Noel. He is their offensive stalwart, as Richie Gaskin wins this one back for the Highlanders, and we are underway here at Smead Ice Rink. So Highlanders look to clear it out of their zone. They get it deeper back into the zone, over to the corner. Marujo will dig it out there. Captain Dylan Marujo, one of the seniors on this team, leading to the playoffs this year. As it bounds around, it's going to be cleared out by Brady Roach, and there's Richie Gaskin flying down the left-hand side of the ice, down into the corner. So he gets down there to it first. It's going to be cleared out, though, quickly by Minnechaug as they move it forward up ice. Out in the neutral ice area, it's going to be taken control of by Christopher Casesso. Chris Casesso back into the corner now, around the back of the net. Drops that one off. to Matt DeAngelis. So it gets back to the point where it's stolen away by Minnechaug. Back the other direction quickly. That puck poked away by Logan Gauthier. Nice pass there to Chris Casesso. Casesso enters into the zone. Over into the left corner, around underneath, behind the net. Gets it back to the point where it's handled there by Logan Gauthier. Sent towards the net and out of play. Face-off will stay in the Falcons' zone. Minnechaug averaged 3.3 goals throughout the season. Highlanders averaged 4.2. Highlanders' offensive production came widely across the roster. Minnechaug has about 4 players with double-digit points. Dom Fiorentino, number 3. Drew Van Zandt has 21 points. He's number 8 as well. A couple people to watch out for, but of course number 21, David Noel, is the most dangerous offensive player they have, number 21. So Highlanders have control around the back of the net, but it's stolen away. Minnechaug a little bit larger physically than the Highlanders, taking advantage of that right now as the shot gets in. Lounsbury, good job there. Drew Van Zandt looking for his 11th goal of the season. Lounsbury able to send that one aside. Pete Lounsbury, senior, in the net for the Highlanders. Led the Highlanders soccer team to the playoffs. Gut-wrenching loss to Wayland in overtime. Pete played incredibly that game. We'll see if Pete raises it up once again here for the postseason on the ice. As that one is won momentarily by Minnechaug. Then the Falcons give it away. As Roach had good check there by the captain as Dillon sends him to the ice. Out to the point. Minnechaug still controlling. So they try to get it towards the net. So they work it around. Erskine tried to send it out front, got poked away. Now Roach battling in the corner. Puck has gotten away. Tim Jones had it for a moment there. Roach and Jones for the Highlanders as Brady gets it away, gives it over to Marujo. And Dillon will send it up ice. Tried to get it there. Had DeAngelis breaking open, but was not able to get the stick on it. That's going to go for the icing. Face-off returns to the Highlanders zone. No score here. 12:40 remaining in the first period. Appreciate everybody joining us here on Somerville Ed TV. We've got all the coverage of Highlander athletics for you as we move towards the spring sports as well, but we got to close out the winter sport with some playoff action here as the Highlanders trying to get it out of their zone. They do for a moment, but it's returned to the zone. Chased down by Shane Doe. That one sent out of the zone just barely. Minnechaug wins it back. Doe trying to clear it out, gets it up to DeAngelis. Chris tries to knock it out of the zone, and he does. It's Casesso now in on that. Takes the wrister just wide. So he was in on John Pollard. Pollard, senior goaltender for the Falcons. 2.37 goals against average for Pollard. As this will be whistled dead. Near side boards. Going to bring the face-off just outside the Falcon zone. Gaskin taking this one for the Highlanders. That's won by the Falcons. They will send it up ice into the Highlander zone, chased down by Sean Chaffee. Chaffee trying to body him off, unable to. They get it back to the point. Opportunity here. It's sent towards the net wide. Seamus Foley will get on that, poking down towards Gaskin. Gaskin spins it into the Falcon area. Chased down by Alexander Morgan. Morgan in the corner with it. Battling over in the corner. So they move it back towards the point. Highlanders able to keep it in the zone as they send it back across ice. Falcons able to pick that one up before Gaskin was able to get to it. And now it's back on the near side boards. Falcons barely able to clear, it appears, and they do. Here comes Drew Van Zant. Had a good slapper. There's another good shot by Van Zant right on Lounsbury, but Lounsbury standing strong in the net. Van Zant has come out firing for the Falcons. His second shot on goal, forcing another save by Pete Lounsbury. 10:51 remaining in the first period. Tied up 0-0 here at Smead Ice Rink. First round Division II play-in action. The winner here will go to play Walpole, the number 4 team in Division II, this Thursday at 7 p.m. So Highlanders able to get that one out. Nice poke there by DeAngelis as Matty got it in. Picked up there by Chris DeAngelis, Matt's brother. But the Falcons able to come away with it. Nice move there as Erskine got ridden off the puck by Brady Roach. Good job by Roach in the corner as he was able to get it out. Spun away, opportunity here as that one sent towards the 5-hole, but Lounsbury closed it for business. So it looked like Fiorentino was trying to pop that one into the 5-hole, but Lounsbury closed it quickly. Another nice save by Lounsbury. Falcons continue their offensive assault on the Highlanders. They are winning time of possession thus far, 10:16 remaining in the first period. Gaskin marching up with Mike Moriarty in the face-off circle. It's one away. So Highlanders have it. Ardolino gets ridden off the puck but sent forward to Morgan. As Ardolino saves it, sends it towards the net with a funky little caused a save there by Pollard as he had to get the pad up on it. Could not quite save it there as Gauthier was unable to keep it in the zone. Shane Doe with it now. Doe sends it up to Ardolino. Ardolino pokes it up to Raskin. Gaskin in, and that is a Richie Gaskin goal. As the Highlanders take the 1-0 lead, a nice play there as Ardolino rolled it forward, looking for Gaskin. Gaskin was able to pull away from his 2 defenders on his back. Bring it from the backhand to the forehand and put it right past Pollard. Highlanders lead 1-0, 9:39 remaining in the first period. So the Highlanders strike first here against the Falcons of Minnechaug. Richie Gaskin gets that one. Highlanders right back in the attacking zone again. This time Minnechaug able to get it out though. Nice poke there. As Lino was able to get it away. Oh, that's going to be a boarding penalty right there. We'll make sure. We hope I didn't see who went down. Trying to get a look right now. Maybe Tim Jones over there or Alex Morgan. I'm not 100% sure. It's a tough shot. They will check on him. I believe that was Tim who got boarded there. Highlanders will get a man advantage here as Drew Van Zant is sent off. Strike that. It's Matt DeAngelis down. Matty's up, heading over. Captain Marujo going to help him as well. You saw during the national anthem the Blonde Boys of Somerville out as the bleach bottle has been out. Team unity with the blonde hair. Highlanders now will have 2 minutes. That's going to be a major, actually. It's a 5-minute penalty they have up on the board. That was a serious boarding penalty as he sent Matt DeAngelis. Van Zant sent Matt DeAngelis directly head first into the boards. A nasty shot there. So a 5-minute major penalty with 9:14 remaining in the period. Highlanders leading by 1-0, and they will have the man advantage for the full 5. And that one sent towards the net. That goes wide from Seamus Foley. Over in the corner, Tim Jones with it. Along with Candelino fighting for it. Comes away with it. Back to Foley. Foley at the point. Sends it to the left side. Swung on and missed by Ardolino as he tried the slapper. Chased it down in the corner himself. Back to the point to Foley. Foley tries the shot from the point. It goes wide to the short side. Now Doe with it. Doe over to Foley. Back over to Ardolino on the left side. Ardolino takes the shot. That's going to be gloved by Pollard, and he will hold on to it. 4:17 remains in the 5-minute major penalty. Highlanders leading 1-0, 8:30 remaining in the first period. Tim Jones in the face-off circle as Minnechaug was able to poke that one away for a moment. Highlanders save it in the zone down into the corner. Now Jones with the shot towards the net. Pollard able to knock that one away. Back to the point. Alex Morgan will take it there, sends it over to Dylan Marujo. Marujo fires it towards the net. Knocked away. Morgan over to Marujo. Marujo again trying to get it through the crease. It goes through clean. Morgan will save it in. Morgan sends it towards the net. Pollard will sit down on that one. Little wrister there by Alex Morgan. As Pollard did a nice job there. Alex Morgan known more for his assists, but also an excellent shot. Tim Jones again taking the draw, wins it back to Morgan. Morgan will save it in. Highlanders on a 5-minute major power play after a boarding penalty, major boarding penalty against Van Zandt of the Falcons. As Gaskin will get this one at the point, leaves it there. Marujo with it now. He'll spin. Circles, fires. Off the pad. All the way down ice. Lansbury will take that one. And Morgan is able to get away. Tough forecheck there, even with the man advantage, or man disadvantage, I should say. Matt DeAngelis down in the corner. Back to the point. Shot from there by Ardolino. No good. Goes wide. And the Falcons clear it out. 7 minutes remaining in the period. 2:48 remaining in the penalty. As they're able to steal that one away in neutral ice back into the Highlander zone. And Doe will take it there. Drops it off to Matt DeAngelis. DeAngelis was the victim of that vicious boarding. He's back out on the ice. Good to see him out there. As the forecheck here from Minnechaug causing problems when the Highlanders with the man advantage. Foley will ride a man off and go get the puck. Foley sends it up. Shane Doe trying to get it into the attacking zone, unable to. DeAngelis follows it up. He'll slide it in and dump it in. So Highlanders will chase it down now. Comes all the way out far side out of the zone to Foley. Foley will send it right back in, and we're going to have a whistle. I think an offsides is going to be the call as Gaskin, I don't know whether Richie cleared the zone fully. So the faceoff will come just outside of the Falcons zone. 1:59 remaining in the Highlander penalty, or the Highlander power play, I should say. 6:12 remaining in the period. Richie Gaskin taking the faceoff for the Highlanders. That's won by Minnechaug. Gaskin will clean that up, though. Over to Morgan. Morgan sends it up ice. Little touch there, trying to get it to Tim Jones. Highlanders able to keep it in for just a moment. Morgan with the skate stop there, but then knocks it out of play. Face-off will be just outside of the Highlander zone. 1:41 remaining in the Minnechaug penalty. Highlanders really would love to get some sort of offensive goal, obviously, here in this power play. 5-minute major power play. Minnechaug can definitely grab some momentum, even though they trail 1-0 by killing off these 5 minutes. 2 minutes remaining, 1:30, or I should say 1:40 remaining in the power play. Minnechaug shorthanded, very, very aggressive with their forecheck. as Marujo sends that one up, but it's knocked away as Casesso couldn't handle it. Gaskin will get it. Goal scorer for the Highlanders, Richie Gaskin. Gets it to Foley, who taps it up ice. Gaskin now pulls it away. He's got speed, drops it off, and that's in for the Highlander goal! Power play goal for the Highlanders! Minute 8 remaining in the 5-minute major penalty. Highlanders cash in with their second goal of the game. I don't know whether that was Richie who got it. It was either Richie or Matt DeAngelis. I'm not 100% sure. DeAngelis had the puck, sent it towards the net. Richie was on the near side and may have been the one who tapped it in. We'll listen to hear who scored that goal. It was either Richie's second or Maddie's first. 5:21 remaining here in the first period. Highlanders leading 2-0 and a minute 8 remaining on the penalty.
Scored by number 4. He's assisted by number 15. It's a power play goal scored at 5:21 left in the first period.
Richie Gaskin gets credit for that goal, his second of the game. Power play goal, 5:10 remaining in the period. It's when that happened. Minnechaug continuing that forecheck. Now the opportunity for the Highlanders. A 3-on-3 setting up. As Tim Jones drops it into the corner, Artolino will pick it up far corner, back to Jones. Jones sends it towards the net, knocked away. Artolino now trying to get a hold of it. Gets knocked away. Shane Doe. And now Marujo will chase it all the way down ice. 20 seconds remaining in the Highlander power play. As that puck's taken away, Marujo spins it back, drops it over here to Doe, near side. Shane back to Marujo. Penalty is over. Teams are at equal strength. And we have a whistle and stoppage on the ice. Face-off will come back to the Highlanders zone. Highlanders leading 2-0. Gaskin with his second goal, a power play goal with 5:10 remaining in the period. He was assisted by Matt DeAngelis on that one. 4:09 remaining in the period. Highlanders leading 2-0. Minnechaug has done a great job controlling the tempo, controlling the puck. They have definite time of possession this game, but the Highlanders' quick counters and that 5-minute major penalty have been able to set them up with a 2-0 lead. Into the crease, but was not able to be sent towards the net. Chased down now by Gauthier. He will send it around. Nice poke there as DeAngelis pokes it forward, tries to pick it up into the zone for the Highlanders, just barely unable to. Gauthier sends that one into the Falcons zone. Gaskin will collect it. Sends it over to Gauthier. Gauthier sends it forward. Gaskin into the attacking zone by himself. Sends it in. Pollard knocks that one away. You see the speed that Richie Gaskin has out there. Just tremendous speed for Richie. Highlanders, I think, have a speed advantage out on the ice. They've got to be able to get out in the open ice space, which they've been able to a few times. Now, good shot there, but went wide by David Noel. 36 points on the season for Noel. They get it back to the point. Shot from there, but Gaskin blocked it, trying to chase it down. As Ben Daniels did a nice job defensively, just getting in the way of Gaskin, keeping him from being able to chase that tip down. Al quickly sent towards the net, but knocked away once again by Lounsbury. It's Pete standing up firm. Artolino's going to drop that one into the area. Tim Jones chasing it down. Falcons have it back. That was poked away as Noel was trying to get through traffic. Near boards. Little slow down going on there. So they get it back out into the Falcon zone. Goes around behind the net where it's picked up there. Out in open ice, Casesso, a little physicality there. So Highlanders chase it down behind their own net. Pokes it to Moriarty at the point. Back to Noel. Noel tried to spin, dropped it back to Moriarty as he was checked very nicely there by DeAngelis. Chris DeAngelis drops that one off to Matt DeAngelis. And Matt into the Falcons zone, but the whistle's going to stop play. I think an offsides is going to be the call. Head coach Chris Capazzo, not a fan of that call. Talked to Chris previous to the game, asked him why he was not bleached up. Chris said he would receive the bleaching if they make it to the finals. So if everybody wants to see Chris Capazzo, the head coach for the Highlanders, bleached, hey, got to get some Highlander wins. A minute 35 remains here in the first period. Highlanders leading 2-0 as the Falcons try another attack here into the Highlander zone as Roach sent it around looking for Morgan. He'll get it back, Will Roach, and send it back the other direction. As Marujo gives it off to Gaskin. Gaskin gets it blocked. The pass attempt to Morgan. Gaskin will dump it in. Highlanders chase. As Falcons tried to clear it out, Marujo set it up on his skate, sent it right back in. 1 minute remaining here in the first period. Highlanders leading 1-0. As Minnechaug into the area. Falcons with the shot. Stick save there by Lounsbury. As that's going to get out of the zone. As Ardolino is going to leave the ice here. Line change for the Highlanders finally completed. Brady Roach with it now into his area. He'll pop it back out. As Noel just can't seem to find a way to crack into this Highlander defense. Back behind the net, Marujo with it. Or I'm sorry, that was Roach with it. As Brady picks it up, showing some speed here. The defender with some speed right up the center ice surface. 10 seconds remaining here in the first period. MIAA Division II play-in game winner will play Walpole on Thursday at 7 o'clock, and the Highlanders lead after the first period by the score of 2-0 on the power of 2 goals by Richie Gaskin. One a power play goal, one assisted by Preston Ardolino, the other one assisted by Matthew DeAngelis. Highlanders lead 2-0 as we go to the second period. We are back here at Smead Ice Rink in Springfield, Mass, as the Highlanders lead the Falcons of Minnechaug Regional High School by the score of 2-0. Richie Gaskin, 2 goals in the first period for the Highlanders as he scored with 9:39 remaining in the first period. The opening goal of the game assisted by Preston Ardolino, and then with 5:10 remaining in the period, during a 5-minute major period, Highlanders got a power play goal from Richie Gaskin as he gave the Highlanders that 2-0 lead. Highlanders defensively had done an excellent job so far against number 21, David Noel. 36 points on the season for Noel, but no shots on goal for Noel that we've seen thus far. Drew Van Zandt, number 8, got some very dangerous shots on goal as Gaskin with a nice check there right in front of our broadcast position. Highlanders now will be moving from left to right on the television screen. That puck down into the corner, cleared all the way down ice, and that's going to be an icing as the faceoff will return to the Highlander zone. Highlanders come in tonight as the number 36 seed in the MIAA Division II playoffs. Minnechaug, the number 29 seed, the winner tonight, will go on to face Walpole, the number 4 seed, on Thursday night at 7 o'clock. Highlanders leading right now 2-0, just underway here in the second period. Falcons led offensively by number 21, David Noel. Highlanders have done a very good job against Noel thus far. As that face-off won by the Highlanders. And flying down ice is Matt DeAngelis. DeAngelis assisted on that power play goal by Gaskin. Shot from the point there, up high by Shane Doe. That goes out. We will have a face-off just outside the Falcon zone. We've got all your Highlander sports action here on Somerville Ed TV. We've got 1,500 followers, over 1,500 followers on our YouTube channel. We want more. We got to get to 2,000 through the spring sports. We're going to have softball. We're going to have baseball. We are going to have lacrosse as well here on Somerville Ed TV. And as long as the Highlander hockey team continues to win, we're going to keep covering them as long as we can. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Mash those buttons as Van Zandt into the zone. That one shot towards the net. Lounsbury brushes it aside. Van Zandt has been very active for the Falcons. He did receive that 5-minute major boarding penalty as well. As the puck back down here to the Falcons zone. Richie Gaskin first 1-2. It sends it right in front of the net, but Marujo actually strike that. It was Ardolino who was hit, checked by Van Zandt, but Van Zandt came up on the bad side of that as he goes over to the bench, bent over. Down ice. Save was made by Pete Lounsbury. Lounsbury, of course, led the Highlander soccer team to the playoffs. Gut-wrenching overtime loss to Wayland in that first-round playoff action late last year. 13:40 remaining here in the second period. Highlanders leading 2-0. Gaskin in the face-off circle. As Minnechaug wins that one back to the point. Fired into the corner all the way around the net. Brady Roach has it there. Strike that. That was Seamus Foley who had it there. Sorry about that. Sent over to the far corner. Poked up by the Highlanders, trying to get it out of the zone, but unable to. And Shane Chaffee not quite able to, but the Highlanders able to clear it away. Alex Morgan able to knock it out. Goes all the way down, and we're going to have another face-off back in the Highlander zone after the icing. Candolino taking that draw. Minnechaug gets the win on the draw. They send it around, cycled around behind the net to the near corner. Out of the near corner, back over to the far corner. As Noel sends it to the front of the net. Opportunity there as Carlin was not able to poke it in after it came to him off the deflection. Now Brady Roach has it for the Highlanders. Sends that one up ice, but gets it stolen just outside the zone. Highlanders get the puck back as they clear it out of the zone. Candolino trying to get a hold of that puck, unable to. Sent back into the zone by the Falcons. That's where it's picked up by Dylan Marujo, the captain. Marujo over to Roach. Back over to Marujo. As Brady Roach will tap that one. Goes out of the zone for a moment, so the Falcons had to clear the zone. Gave Brady the opportunity to get the puck out of the zone. Breakaway here, Noel in against, and he puts it up high, glove side, into the back of the net, past Lounsbury, the turnover just outside the zone, and Noel cashes that one in. 36 points on the season for Noel. That's going to be his 37th. As that was a tough shot, high glove side on Pete Lounsbury, gets behind him. It is a 2-1 Highlander lead after that goal by Noel with 12 minutes remaining here in the second period. So the Falcons have cut the Highlander lead in half, 2-1. Falcons have dominated time of possession in this game. The Highlanders have gotten their goals on a quick counter by Richie Gaskin. This is an opportunity here as Casesso stole that puck away for a moment. Highlanders now setting up in the Falcons zone. There's DeAngelis over there, but it was played with a high stick. It's going to be taken out of the zone for the faceoff. So that's going to go all the way down to the Highlander zone. 11:33 remaining here in the second period. Falcons grinding the Highlanders down a bit here in the second period, just dominating time of possession. So they were able to get one past Lounsbury already. This one sent back to the point, handled there by Bowden. Bowden sends it in. There's Noel trying to steal that one away, but it is cleared out of the zone as Casesso was able to get the puck out of the zone. As that offsides is going to be the call there. Face-off will take place just outside the Highlander area. Highlanders leading on the strength of 2 Richie Gaskin goals from the first period. David Noel has answered back one of those goals here in the second period with 12 minutes remaining. The draw is won cleanly back by Minnechaug. From the point, Fiorentino sends it in, and Lounsbury will glove that one and keep it. Winner today will go ahead and face Walpole on Thursday night at 7. Walpole, the number 4 seed in the Division II playoffs. As this one won back as well by the Falcons. Alex Morgan trying to get onto it, but Van Zandt stole it away from him. Sent it towards the net again. Van Zandt just very, very active with those shots. That one poked away. Nice job by Ardolino. So he was able to poke it away. Foley sends it forward. Now Ardolino right in front of us here, along with Alex Morgan. Cleared out though, as Van Zandt had it. Touched it off to Fiorentino. Fiorentino lost that one just in front of the net. There's Van Zandt sending it back deeper into the Highlander zone. The puck is here near side against the board. Highlanders able to clear it out as it goes far side. So that's going to go all the way down. The icing is going to be the call against the Highlanders. Minnechaug doing a really good job maintaining possession in this game. They are dominating time of possession here in the second period after having a very strong lead of time of possession in the first period. Highlanders aided by that 5-minute major that win against Van Zandt and the Falcons. Highlanders need to figure out how to keep it out of their zone as the Falcons continue to press their advantage with this time of possession. Highlanders able to clear it out, but once again it clears clean. And once again, the icing is going to be the call. We will go back to the Highlander area for another face-off. 10:14 remaining here in the second period. Highlanders leading 2-1. You feel the momentum shifting a little bit towards the Falcons. Highlanders need to get something going, as that is won back into the corner by the Highlanders as they work it around. Could not quite clear it out of the zone though. Chased down now by Gauthier. He will send it, trying to get it out of the zone, but that's sent back towards the net as it was shot wide. Highlanders able to clear it this time. Shane Doe comes out with it, and that is sent into the net. As Shane Doe poked it forward, and I believe Chris Casesso put that one into the net. We're going to see. Maybe it was Shane Doe. I glanced away for a moment, and the next thing I knew, John Pollard had the puck behind him, and the Highlanders had a 3-1 lead. As Shane Doe, through neutral ice, sends that one towards the net, and the puck played Pollard, and the Highlanders get the goal. 9:46 remaining here in the second period. Highlanders back to a 2-goal advantage.
Highlanders goal, he's unassisted. Time to goal, 9:46 left in the second period.
That's going to go, I think, Logan Gauthier is who they said got that. We're going to have to check the video of it, as this one's sent towards the net. Lounsbury goes wide. Round out to the point, out of the zone, chased down by Harrigan for the Falcons. Highlanders now leading by 2, once again 3-1 after that funky goal. Talked about needing to change the momentum. You could feel it changing. Well, that'll change the momentum, won't it? So Highlanders keep it in the area. Tim Jones tried to turn on it there, wasn't quite able to. And we have a whistle and a stoppage. Penalty will go against the Falcons as Ben Daniels heads over to the bin. Man advantage for the Highlanders yet again. They had 5 minutes worth of man advantage. They got a goal out of it in the first period. Now they'll have 2 minutes here after the penalty against Daniels. 9 minutes remaining here in the second period. Highlanders leading 3-1. Gaskin in the face-off circle for the Highlanders. That one back by the Falcons as they bring it all the way around the boards. Very fast down ice is Noel, and he will pick that one up. Short-handed opportunity here for the Falcons, but the Highlanders keep it up against the boards down in that nether region that we can't see. So Highlanders are able to get it out, bring it forward. As Casesso trying to chase that one down. Watch out for Noel. He is a sniper, number 21. Leading the forecheck here for the Falcons. Minute 30 remaining in the penalty. As Alex Morgan gives it off to Gaskin. Gaskin looking to get the speed going, and he does. As he speeds right through. Look at that speed by Richie Gaskin. In alone, tries to pop it into the net just high. Really good play there by Richie Gaskin. She came out of the Highlander in turbo boost, but just a little high on that shot. 8:16 remaining. 1:16 remaining in the Highlander man advantage. Highlanders, a little miscommunication there trying to get it out of the zone. Richie just took it himself. Try to get on the same page after that. As Minnechaug wins that draw back all the way down into the Highlander end. It's going to be picked up there by Seamus Foley. Gaskin will scrape by. Foley will bring it out. Noel very dangerous. Once again, that forecheck, and it works for Minnechaug. Van Zant tries the shot. No good as it goes wide. Highlanders having trouble getting out of their zone. Van Zant and Noel causing issues on the forecheck. So they get it back to Foley. Foley sends it across ice, trying to get it to Gaskin. Bounces off to Casesso. Casesso sent that one in, blocker save. There's Van Zant, fast down ice. Goes to his forehand and gets it stolen away by Shane Doe. Nice job there by Doe as he just took it off of Van Zant's stick. DeAngelis into the area. 17 seconds remaining on the man advantage. Here comes Ardolino to help out. DeAngelis has it. Brings it here near side to Foley. Seamus lines it up, sends it in, blocker save. Ardolino tried to steal that one away, but Bowden was able to send it out of the zone, and that will do it for the Highlander power play. 6:53 remaining here in the second period. Highlanders leading 3-1. As there's Noel with it, he sends it out wide to the point. Shot in by Daniels, did not get through clean, knocked wide. Back over to the near point. Nice job there by the Highlanders as Candolino with speed comes into the zone, but Ardolino just offsides is going to be the call. As Candolino came flying down the near side ice, had Preston Ardolino on the far side, tried to drop it to him, but the whistle. Offsides comes back outside the Falcons zone. 6:27 remaining in the second period. Highlanders win that draw, but the Falcons get the possession back very, very quickly. That one sent towards net, swept aside by Pollard into the corner. As Minnechaug able to come out with it. Sends it over wide to Van Zant. Van Zant drops it off. Shot towards net. Lounsbury there as he collects the bouncing puck. 6:03 remaining in the second period. Highlanders leading 3-1. Falcons of Minnechaug have dominated time of possession. Highlanders have only had the puck down in the Minnechaug defensive zone during their power plays mainly. They've been able to counterattack and get these 3 goals along with 1 power play goal as well. Draw won by Minnechaug. Sent towards the net, high stick was used to play. Lounsbury actually caught that one and held it. I didn't know they were going to get the high stick that was attempted to play it, but instead the face-off will stay in the Highlander offense or defensive zone. It's Van Zandt with it. Tries to backhand it towards the net. On his knees. Lounsbury right there, and they're able to get it past him. As about 3 Falcons around the net after Van Zandt sent it towards the net. Pete Lounsbury doesn't understand how so many people were in his crease, but they're able to knock that one past Lounsbury. Falcons committee meeting in front of the goal, and they're able to put it past Pete. So 3-2 is the score as Minnechaug has been able to cut it back to a 1-goal lead for the Highlanders. 5:51 remaining here in the second period. Minnechaug just keeps grinding the Highlanders down. That time of possession just keeps grinding them down. The Highlanders need another momentum shifter. Like the funky goal they got, Van Zandt into the area. Whistle is blown. The face-off will come to the near side circle in front of Pete Lounsbury. 5:40 remaining in the second period. You just feel the Falcons just grinding that time of possession down and grinding down the Highlanders. Highlanders able to get it out of the zone to Alex Morgan. He'll dump it in. Chase down there. Mike Moriarty for the Falcons sends it out to Daniels. Van Zandt with it now. Sends that one wide. That is a wicked wrister he's got. All the way out of the zone. Samani sends it across, but it's taken away. Richie Gaskin. Now Morgan has it. Morgan in the corner. Tries to get around behind the net. Sends it back. Artolino with it now. Preston sends it back to the point to Dylan Marujo. Marujo, his shot from the point, no good. Fiorentino down ice. Van Zandt down there as well. Seamus Foley fighting with Fiorentino. So it squirts out behind the net. Foley trying to chase that one down, goes down to the ice. No whistle. Highlanders able to clear it. As the Falcons chase it down, Tim Harrigan with it. Harrigan brings it out of the Falcons area, but is stolen away by Matt DeAngelis and then stolen right back by the Falcons. So Highlanders get it into the zone. Cassesso. Got bodied off the puck there. Now here's Noel. A little backhand action. It wasn't Noel strike, that was Jacob Moore. There's Moore backhanded it towards the net. Lounsbury got a Falcon in his face, but also had the puck. .408 remaining in the second period. Highlanders leading 3-2. As we're going to have another penalty against Minnechaug as the Falcons, David Noel will go to the bin. I did not see what Noel did. Highlanders will get another 2-minute power play. It may have been Noel in against Lounsbury there. Not totally sure. Highlanders will get 2 minutes more power play. 4:08 remaining here in the second period. Highlanders with the man advantage for 2 minutes of that. They lead by a goal. And they win the draw back to Foley. Foley here to the near side, gives it to Doe. Doe with the shot, no good. Artolino gets the rebound. Back out to the point. Foley with the shot. Blocked by Pollard as it got through clean. Artolino with it. Over to the near side. Back behind the net now, Tim Jones with it. Jones over here to the near side, Candelarni. Artolino now. As Ardolino unable to keep it though. Gets cleared away. Seamus Foley will clean it up. It's Foley now. That aggressive forecheck, even a man down, the aggressive forecheck of Minnechaug, causing the Highlanders trouble. A minute 10 remaining here. Richie Gaskin with so much speed, he's been able to get by that forecheck. He drops it off to Foley. Foley's able to get past one Falcon. Sends it into the area, but it's deflected up out of bounds. Just under a minute remaining here in the Minnechaug penalty. 3:04 remaining in the second period. Highlanders leading by a goal, 3-2. Second period has been dominated time of possession-wise by the Falcons as they've been able to grind the Highlanders down and get 2 goals. Highlanders got a funky goal earlier, came up empty on a power play. They got their second power play of the period here. 55 seconds remaining in that. So Falcons cycle it around and out of the zone. Alex Morgan looking to chase it down, and he will. Gets it over to Marujo. Marujo back over to Morgan. So they tried to get it to Gaskin. Gaskin able to poke that one back to himself. Goes around behind the net. Over in the corner now. Casesso goes down to the ice. DeAngelis as well. And Morgan unable to save it and keep it in the zone. So he will feed it over to Marujo. So captain has it. Sends that one up. Tries to get it to Gaskin. Tried to get it to Casesso, but a deflection went to Gaskin. 7 seconds remaining in the power play. As Gaskin goes down, he's still down. No signal from the officials. This would be a really tough loss for the Highlanders. Richie Gaskin, one of their most capable players, has really shown out today with 2 of the Highlanders' 3 goals down on the ice right now. Doesn't look like there's going to be any sort of penalty assessed. Could have gotten a stick into the skates. Could have been completely incidental. Do not know. Did not quite see it. Gaskin trying to get to his feet. He's going to be helped off the ice surface. There's 1 second remaining in the Highlander power play. At least on the board there is, but there's, I don't know whether Noel has left the box yet. I don't think he has. 2:09 remaining in the period. Richie Gaskin over on the Highlander bench being tended to. This is going to be difficult for the Highlanders as Richie has been the key to the Highlanders so far today. So they get it to the far side. Candelino sends it into the zone. Ardolino chasing it down. Sent back into the zone from the point. And the Falcons able to get out. Noel now with it. Turns. Goes towards the net. Fires it back with a backhand after passing the net. Went wide off the outside netting. It's a very, very dangerous offensive player is Noel. That forecheck once again gets in the way. As from the corner they send it right towards the slot, but Lounsbury able to take care of it. 1:29 remaining here in the second period. Highlanders leading 3-2. Highlanders have been running into time of possession problems here in the second period as the Falcons, a bigger team physically, they've been able to grind the Highlanders down and keep the puck in the Highlander zone most of this period, scoring 2 goals in this period. As the draw won again by Minnechaug. Van Zandt with it. Circling around, loses his edge. Gave that one up. But physically just keeps Casesso from being able to get past him. Now Marujo, checked by Noel in the corner. Noel gets it, fires it. goes wide. Stick save there, I think. Pad save possibly. As that one sent towards the net, gets blocked as well. And now the Highlanders able to clear it out of their zone, but the icing is going to be the call. 53.8 seconds remaining here in the second period. Highlanders lead by a goal. You can feel it, though. The Falcons just continue to grind things down. Van Zandt and Noel, they're finding ways. They're getting the puck, I should say, on the forecheck, for example, and turning that into offense. Very, very dangerous. Ben Daniels in the circle for the Falcons against Tim Jones. And Daniels wins it for the Falcons. And Van Zandt sends that one towards the net. Knocked away, deflected. That one sent towards the net from the point. No go there, and Alex Morgan is out ahead. He's got help, and that one is posted. Oh, Morgan hit the crossbar and did not get it across the goal line. Great shot there by Alex Morgan. 29 seconds remaining here in the second period. Good scoring opportunity for Morgan. On the offsides, the face-off will come back outside the Highlander zone. As Noel will take this face-off against Tim Jones. Noel wins that face-off. And that one sent in. Lounsbury with the stick save. Cleared out by Alex Morgan. It's going to be an icing. Face-off will come back to the Highlander zone. 18.8 seconds remaining here in the second period. Richie Gaskin still off with his injury. He is up and about, walking around on the bench area. I can see him there. He has 2 goals for the Highlanders, 2 of their 3 goals. As Minnechaug wins this one, Highlanders able to steal it away as Dylan Marujo, quick stick there. And we have a stoppage. The whistle blows. I think Casesso may have gotten his stick into the skates of the official, who then blew the whistle. 11.9 seconds remaining here in the second period. Highlanders leading by a goal. As Noel steps into the face-off circle against Jones, Noel wins it. Back to the point, shot deflected towards the net. Van Zandt with it, spins, shoots, goes wide. And that one sent towards the net, and that will end the period. As Lounsbury put the glove on it to end the period there. Highlanders leading 3-2 after 2. We will be back for third period playoff action here on Somerville Ed TV. As the Highlanders return to the ice surface here at Springfield Smead Ice Rink, we are about to have third period action. Highlanders leading 3-2 against the Minnechaug Falcons. The winner will go on to face Walpole Thursday evening, 7 o'clock. Walpole number 4 in Division 2. Highlanders come in as the number 36 seed. Minnechaug, the number 29 seed. Minnechaug has dominated time of possession. The Falcons, they are bigger and they are stronger than the Highlanders. I don't think there's a question about that. They were able to grind the Highlanders down in the second period. Many shots on goal. They've dominated that time of possession. The Highlanders got to figure out a way to keep that lead that they currently have. Richie Gaskin went out with an injury late in the second period. He is just off the ice surface right now. Talked to head coach Chris Capazzo as he was heading into the locker room. Chris said, "We're going to be good. We're going to be good." When I asked how Richie was doing. Richie Gaskin, 2 of the Highlander goals, the first 2 Highlander goals from the first period. Third Highlander goal, I believe Shane Doe got that one from mid-ice. And that is right now the go-ahead goal for the Highlanders. Richie Gaskin not on the ice surface right now for the Highlanders. Taking the face-off for the Highlanders to open out the third period is Matty DeAngelis is able to win that one to Dylan Marujo, but Marujo got it poked away. Now Brady Roach with it. Pokes it up to DeAngelis. Now Dillon gets it out of his area. Drops it off to Chris DeAngelis, who dumps it into the zone. Falcons have been very good maintaining possession. Number 8, Drew Van Zandt, as well as number 21, David Noel. Noel with a goal for the Falcons. Noel 36 points, now 37 points on the season. And number 8, Van Zandt, along with number 21, Noel, have been peppering Pete Lounsbury with shots. There's that one once again by Minnechaug. They are dominating faceoffs as well. Nice hip check there, but they're able to send it to the net. Poke to the side. Nice save there by Lounsbury. Now Van Zandt with it right in front of us. Spins, sends it back to the top of the zone. That is going to be knocked around and put down by Alex Morgan as he is pestered by Van Zandt down the ice. As it gets to the corner, shot by Ardolino is deflected away. Opportunity there, Richie Gaskin back out on the ice surface, and the shot and score from the point for the Highlanders. Big shot there. I think Seamus Foley put that one home with the big slapper from the point. 4-2 is your Highlander lead. Big goal there for the Highlanders. Richie Gaskin had just gotten back out on the ice surface. It looked for all the world like Minnechaug reacted to Richie's presence, were drawn to him. He sent it to the point. Seamus Foley for the goal. 4-2, Highlander lead, 13:50 remaining in the game. Highlanders into the Falcon zone, a spring in the step right now, as that's stolen away by DeAngelis. He sends that one, knocked away by Pollard. A little more action, a little more activity from the Highlanders. You can just sense it as they retake a 2-goal lead. Matty DeAngelis gets the puck down into the corner. Marujo, the slapper from the point, wide. Sent back in by Brady Roach. Chased down now by Casesso. Falcons unable to get it out. Good forecheck by the Highlanders. Casesso goes behind the net to get it. Falcons come out with it. So they try to trap him, but unable to as they get it out. Shot towards net. Gloved away by Lounsbury. So they cycle it back, but Richie Gaskin pokes it forward to Alex Morgan. It's Morgan looking to chase that one down as Cody Erskine sends that one out of play for the Falcons. 12:43 remaining in the game. Highlanders leading by 2, 4-2. Face off just outside of the Highlander zone. Richie Gaskin will take it. That's one back by the Highlanders. Foley will send it forward. Goes through clean, and that's going to be an icing. As the face-off will come back to the Highlander zone. Highlanders now leading 4-2. Talked about how that second period you could just feel the Falcons grinding the Highlanders down. But a huge opening goal, reasserting a 2-goal lead for the Highlanders here to open out the third period, really put the spring back in the steps of the Highlanders. As Richie Gaskin sent out of the face-off circle, Preston Ardolino will check into it. One back by Ardolino. Foley sends that one, tries to get it out of the zone, unable to. To the front of the net. Nice job there. Seamus Foley with the skate, able to poke it away, gets it to Alex Morgan. Morgan down the near side. Gets that one knocked away, cross ice, into the Highlander zone where Matt DeAngelis will take it, and then cleared away by Dylan Maruja. Highlanders leading 4-2, 12:10 remaining in the game. So Falcons send that one into the zone. That will be an icing, as the face-off will go back to the Falcons zone. We've got hockey playoff coverage as long as the Highlanders stay alive for you here on Somerville Ed TV. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Mash those buttons. Wake the neighbors, call the kids, and let them know we got some good stuff going on here on Somerville Ed TV. As Dylan Marugio sends that one into the Falcons zone. Highlanders will get a change. Falcons attacking during that change as they get it down to Fiorentino. Fiorentino sends it deeper into the corner. Roach pokes it out to Ardolino. Now Marugio will cycle it around trying to get it out. As Chris DeAngelis has it, he will poke it forward. Opportunity here for Ardolino, and alone to the backhand. And John Pollard stands tall and makes the save. 11:24 remaining here in the game. Highlanders leading by 2. As Preston Ardolino is stoned there by John Pollard. Richie Gaskin will step into the face-off circle. Great to see Richie back out. He was injured at the end of the second period. So they send to the far side. Fiorentino sends it forward. Van Zandt looking to chase it down. He will drop it back. Shot towards net, deflected away. Ardolino now picks it up. Gets it out of the zone. That went out of the zone, but nobody called it. Noel should not be contacting it, but he will. Shot deflected wide by Lounsbury. And all the way down ice where Noel will chase it down. Icing will be the call. Face-off will come back to the Highlanders area. Head coach Chris Capazzo saw what I saw. The puck left the area. David Noel didn't clear the area and played the puck. Having a little conversation with the officials. You got 3 officials on the ice. How can you miss that? 10:52 remaining here in the game. Face off directly in front of us. It's Matt DeAngelis wins that one for the Highlanders. Brady Roach in the corner. DeAngelis pokes it away, takes it himself. He'll send it up ice. That's going to get through clean. And no icing on the play, as it's in the near side boards. Falcons try to get it out, poked right back into the area by Brady Roach. Now Tim Jones sends it in. Matt DeAngelis chasing around behind the net on the forecheck, causing issues. Good job there by Matt DeAngelis, but we're going to get the net off of its moorings. So a stoppage of play, 10:15 remaining in the game. Highlanders leading by 2. Good job forechecking there by Matt DeAngelis. Falcons have been forechecking very aggressively, even when they were down a man, getting some shorthanded opportunities that way. Nice to see it flip the other direction. Seamus Foley pushes that one towards the net, deflected wide. Ardolino with it on the far boards. Feeds that one down. Rosas with it. Is that one sent in? Pad save. Ardolino in the corner. That one, Gaskin got a stick on it in the crease, but wasn't able to put it in, as Pollard was standing tall. So that's sent into the area, but a icing is going to be the call, an icing call. 9:44 remaining, or delay of game is actually the literal call, as the puck went out of play. 9:44, Highlanders leading by 2 after that huge goal to give them that two-goal lead by Seamus Foley to open this third period. The momentum seemed to have shifted until that happened, and the Highlanders took that momentum right back. This is sent back deep into the zone. Poked out nicely there. As Casesso with speed and a friend. Back to Casesso. And he tries to get it around, and that is in! No, it is not! Wiped off. A referee wiped that one off. I saw Casesso celebrating. Looked for all the world like they'd gotten it past Pollard, but the official right there on the spot waved the arms, wiping it away. The net comes off its moorings. Officials having a conversation right now, back behind the net. We'll see what they have to say here. As Casesso was in with DeAngelis. A beautiful pass to DeAngelis, back to Casesso. Casesso tried to work it around Pollard. DeAngelis came crashing in. The net came off its moorings, and the puck crossed the goal line, but we don't know what happened first. The officials did immediately wipe away any goal possibility, as Chris Capazzo getting the information from the officials now. 9:29 remains in the game. The Highlanders lead by 2, 4-2. A 3-goal lead right now would be a very nice thing for the Highlanders. Winner tonight goes on to face Walpole, number 4, the number 4 seed, on Thursday night at 7 o'clock. We will, of course, have coverage of that for you here on Somerville Ed TV if the Highlanders are the winners today. Face-off is won, but then taken back into the Falcons zone, down into the corner. Under 10 minutes remaining here in the game. Highlanders leading by 2. Sent from the near point by DeAngelis. That was knocked away. Whistle behind the play. And we're going to have a face-off back in the Falcons zone. Tim Jones taking the face-off for the Highlanders. He will win that one. As Gaskin tried the little wrister there in between the circles. Got deflected up high and out of bounds. 9:06 remaining. Highlanders leading by 2. Tim Jones once again taking the draw. Wins it back, looking for Gaskin again. This time not quite as clear and as smooth. As Brady Roach will pick it up in the Highlander zone and send it forward for Alex Morgan. Morgan speeding down ice. Down into the corner, he rides Van Zandt off. Van Zandt gave him a little cross check. A little thanks for coming. Actually, it was Mike Moriarty. As Noel gets it, deflected off the Highlander skate, down into the Highlander zone. Van Zandt chasing that down. Now Fiorentino to Van Zandt. And there is Pete Lounsbury. As Lounsbury and Marugio combine there. Marugio cleaning up any sort of rebound. 8:31 remaining. Pete Lounsbury between the pipes. Senior Pete Lounsbury along with senior captain Dylan Marugio doing the job defensively for the Highlanders, looking to get the victory and go on to face number 4 Walpole. 8:31 remains. It's Matt DeAngelis into the face-off circle. A little extra action here to the near side as Casesso will be put into the face-off circle. That is won by Minnechaug as they cycle it around the net. Pop back to Seamus Foley. Foley with it now, sends it behind the net to Shane Doe. Doe, good look up ice, but it's going to go through clear as no Highlanders were out there to get it. Icing will come back to the Highlander zone. 8:14 remaining in the game. Highlanders leading by 2, 4-2. Matt DeAngelis will take this one once again. It's won by Minnechaug as they cycle it deeper into the Highlander zone. O'Sullivan with it, but he loses it. Casesso out ahead. Matt DeAngelis pokes it forward, trying to get something going there as he was out ahead. Keeps it in the zone as he sends it back to Doe. Doe will send it towards the net. DeAngelis now being ridden off the puck by O'Sullivan as Van Zandt comes away with it. Van Zandt past Doe. Strike that, not Van Zandt, that was Erskine. Erskine sent it to the front of the net. Cleared away by the Highlanders, not being able to be held in by Bowden. Quick change for the Highlanders. They get it done as Lounsbury helps that one by the goal. As Doe with the check. Gets by Alex Morgan, but Doe a nice block there. As Alex Morgan pokes it back, looking to get it himself, down into the corner. Daniels tries to spin it towards the slot. Instead, it's stolen away, poked away by Chris DeAngelis. Now into the Falcons zone, but they quickly are able to clear it out. Brady Roach pokes that one. And Roach stands firm. Nice job there, but he loses the puck. Now an opportunity for Fiorentino as he tried the forehand. Puck's in front of Lounsbury, and there is Van Zant to poke it in as the puck came near side, squirted out. And Drew Van Zant was Johnny on the spot with 6:36 remaining. It's a one-goal game. 4-3 is your Highlander lead. So Van Zant with the Falcon goal. Now once again a one-goal game. Highlanders scored 2 in the first period. They got a 2-goal lead again in the second period. And they got a 2-goal lead here in the third period, and now it's back to a 1-goal lead. As the Falcons win this draw back into their zone. They play it forward. Plenty of open ice there for Noel. He gets pinched off far side. As that one got through to Lounsbury, he had to clear it away. Out ahead is Alex Morgan. He's in. Actually, it's Tim Jones. He's in, and Tim Jones puts it home. Assist by Chris Casesso. Tim Jones gives the Highlanders back the 2-goal lead. Highlander counterattack has been very effective tonight. Time of possession has been dominated by the Falcons, but the quick counters and the speed of the Highlanders have been able to shine through. 6:07 remains. The Highlanders lead by 2. Matt DeAngelis taking the draw for the Highlanders. He'll take it himself.
Highlanders goal scored by number 10. He is unassisted.
Is that one across the crease? Highlanders cycle that one back down. Chris DeAngelis with it, far corner. 3 Falcons there. Somebody's open. Matt DeAngelis now. Into the crease. Tried to send it towards the net. Unable to. As they send it cross ice into the Highlander zone. Brady Roach around back behind the net. Roach and Marugio back there. 5:20 remaining in the game. Highlanders up by 2. As Fiorentino, number 2, like a bull in a china shop over there trying to knock it away. Falcons able to. As DeAngelis blocks that one back. Now Chris DeAngelis with it. He'll poke it forward and send it into the zone, and the Highlanders get a change. Highlander forecheck here as Chris Casesso, after assisting on that goal, causing dismay to the Falcons. Foley will set it up here. Chaffee sends it forward. And we have a stoppage on the ice. Icing will be the call. We come back to the Highlander zone. 4:37 remaining in the game. Highlanders leading 5-3. Winner goes on to face Walpole on Thursday. As Noel, quick wrister there, just wide, onto the outside netting. As that one goes out of bounds. 4:28 remaining in the game. Highlanders up by 2. Face-off won by the Highlanders as they send it forward. That's Shane Doe. Out in neutral ice, poked away by Dylan Marujo. Or strike that was poked away by Logan Gauthier. We have a stoppage on the ice. So we'll have a face-off just in front of the Highlander bench. Logan Gauthier gets back out onto the ice for the Highlanders. Draw is won by the Falcons as they dump it into the zone. Gauthier trying to clear it around. Swing and a miss on that one. Preston Ardolino with the check. Back to Dylan Marujo. And Ardolino is going to be sent off, I do believe. Oh, strike that. Alex Morgan is going to be sent off. Is still down on the ice is a Falcon. I don't know. That might be Noel who is down. No, that Noel is the captain. It's actually one of their assistants. It might be Mike Moriarty or Vreeland. But Alex Morgan goes to the bin. 2 minutes. Highlanders will be down a man. They lead by 2. 3:57 remaining in the game. Take this moment while the injured Falcon is attended to remind you here on Somerville Ed TV, we've got all the action of Highlander athletics coming up in the spring. We're of course going to have baseball, we're going to have softball, we're going to have lacrosse, we're going to have boys and girls lacrosse as well as volleyball. Don't forget about that boys volleyball as well. We will have all of that coverage here on Somerville Ed TV. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I'm serious. We got 1,500 subscribers. We want to get up to 2,000. Let's do it. Let's do it. Mash those buttons. As AJ Vreeland, up. He was the injured Falcon on the play. Also a change in goal as Gage Vetavelli has checked in to play goalie. Gage Vitavelli, number 1, into the goal. He does have a lower goals against than the starter John Pollard. Pollard at 2.37 goals against. Vitavelli a 1.84 goals against. Also keep an eye on Vitavelli because he may come off the ice surface soon as that one sent by Van Zandt wide. Man advantage here for the Falcons. They trail by 2. 3:42 remaining in the game, 1:45 in the power play. As Van Zandt cycles, turns, shoots, blocked by Lounsbury. Fiorentino unable to get a stick on it as he was out in front of the net. 1:25 remaining in the Falcon power play. 3:19 remains in the game. Noel, lots of speed up ice as he comes all the way down into the far corner. Over here to the near point. Shot, stick save there as Lounsbury gave up the rebound, but nothing was able to be done with it as it was cleared away by Tim Jones. Tim Jones scored the 5th goal for the Highlanders. Big clear right there as well. Senior Tim Jones, another one of the seniors out there for the Highlanders, making things happen. Far side of the ice, it's Noel. He spins, comes into the center ice, fires it towards the net, wide to the far side. 39 seconds remaining in the power play. Van Zandt with the wrister, and that is good. With 35 seconds remaining in the penalty and 2:32 remaining in the game. Drew Van Zandt gets his 2nd goal. The lead is won once again. 5-4 is the Highlander lead. 2:32 remains in the game. Penalty is now over after the score. Alex Morgan out of the bin. Highlanders lead by a goal. we will keep an eye on the Falcon goalie as they look for that man advantage undoubtedly. Richie Gaskin into the circle. He's going to be tossed. Tim Jones into the circle. Tim wins it back. Richie chasing it down. Sends it over here to Foley. Foley over in front of us. In the corner, will cycle it back behind the net. Tried to clear it out of the zone, but unable to. But there's Tim Jones. Great job again by Tim as he was able to clear that out of the zone. 2:10 remains in the game. No icing on that play. There's Jones in the corner. And Preston Ortolino, nice job there as he backhanded the puck to himself. Less than 2 minutes remaining in the game. Highlanders trying to keep that attack on so that the goalie, Vetavelli, cannot leave the pipes. Opportunity here now as the Falcons into the zone. 1:40 remains in the game. Gaskin cycles it around. Tim Jones looks for the check on Van Zandt, doesn't get it. Noel has it in the corner. Gaskin trying to get it away, trying to get through Van Zandt, trying to get it out of the zone, and he does. 1:25 remaining. Goalie is off for the Falcons. The net is empty. Extra skater on for the Falcons. 1:17 remaining in the game. 1-goal lead for the Highlanders. Winner goes on to play Walpole on Thursday. So they cycle it around to the far point, and that is a wrister that found the back of the net and will tie this up with 1:07 remaining. Tough wrister from the far point, got through clean. Lounsbury was screened, and it found the back of the net. It is a 5-5 game, 1:07 remaining. Goalie back into the game for Walpole. Or, I'm sorry, for Minnechaug. As Noel tried to get that into the zone, taken away. Foley chases it down away from Van Zandt. Under a minute remaining in the game. This is going to go all the way down and be an icing, so it will come back to the Highlander zone. Highlanders have led since the first period until the last minute of the game. 1:07 left on the clock, and the Falcons tied it up. Falcons 2 goals in the last 3 minutes. So we're going to have a timeout on the surface. 49.1 seconds remaining. It is a tie game, 5-5. The offensive talent for the Falcons had just been peppering Pete Lounsbury throughout this game. He's been standing tall, an excellent performance. Yet again, an excellent postseason performance by Pete Lounsbury. Pete, of course, had such a tremendous season for the soccer team, helping lead them to the playoffs. Suffered a gut-wrenching loss to Wayland in the first round of those playoffs. Would hate to see something like that occur again, as the Falcons of Minnechaug have fought back and tied this game up. 5-5, 49.1 seconds remaining. Winner tonight will go on to face the number 4 seed Walpole on Thursday night. We will have a face-off in the Highlander zone, near side, in front of Pete Lounsbury. Matt DeAngelis taking it for the Highlanders. Noel taking it for the Falcons. There's that one over here to the near side boards. And Richie Gaskin gets it, feeds it to Matt DeAngelis. DeAngelis with Gaskin into the zone. And an offsides is going to be the call, I believe. Gaskin got a little bit ahead on that one, I think. Face-off will come back outside the Falcons zone. 41.1 seconds remaining. Tie game, 5-5. Highlanders unable to win that one. But Matt DeAngelis now with it. Feeds it forward to Richie Gaskin. Gaskin's in. Oh, and a kick save there. I think that's Vadavello with the kick save. Now, Preston Ardolino with it back to the point. Seamus Foley from the point. He shoots it towards the net. Gaskin tried to get the tip. It went wide. Ardolino in the corner. Richie Gaskin behind the net. 11 seconds remaining in the game. Gaskin out to the point. Shot by Marujo. Blocked. 3 seconds remaining. Noel with it, and that will do it for regulation. This game is going to overtime. As the Falcons able to score 2 goals to tie this one up in the last 3 minutes of the game. Scored 1 on the power play and then pulled the goalie and scored their second goal of the last 3 minutes with 1 minute, 7 seconds remaining to tie it with a wrister from the point when they pulled their goalie and had the man advantage. 3 minutes before the beginning of the overtime period. Regular season overtime, it's 4-on-4 hockey. I have to be honest, I'm not 100% sure of our rules here in the postseason. Of course, if it is 4-on-4, that open ice surface gives those offensive stalwarts of the Falcons, specifically Van Zandt, number 8, and Noel, number 21, gives them a lot of ice surface to play with. Of course, the Highlanders have quite a bit of skill as well. Richie Gaskin, number 4 for the Highlanders, as well as Matt DeAngelis, Preston Ardolino, also very good offensive players for the Highlanders. They would enjoy that open ice surface as well. We are going to have some extra hockey here as the Highlanders facing off against the Falcons here on Somerville Ed TV in the first round of the MIAA playoffs. The winner today goes on to face the Timberwolves of Walpole on Thursday evening at 7 o'clock. It's been exciting here at Smead Ice Rink. Back and forth action. The Falcons have dominated the time of possession. They are a bigger physical team than the Highlanders. The Highlanders, though, have a bit more speed, and it's that speed on the counters that have kept the Highlanders leading most of this game. However, the size and the strength of the Falcons able to grind things down, specifically in the second period, has resulted in the 5-5 tie at the end of regulation. Great hockey here. Hope you're enjoying it on Somerville Ed TV. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, wake the neighbors, call the kids, and let them know we got some overtime hockey in about 30 seconds. Might be quite fun to watch as well. Different philosophies from our different goaltenders. Pete Lounsbury has already taken up position between his pipes on the far side of the ice. Gage Vadavelli coming out and taking his position now. 4-on-4 hockey. 8 minutes on the clock. I believe the first goal will win the game. That is my belief. We shall see. As we are underway, Richie Gaskin down ice quickly, trying to get to that puck. Lots of open ice surface as Noel pokes it over. It's blocked away by Gaskin. They do get it into the Highlander zone. So they feed it over. Looking forward, trying to get it to Gaskin. Gaskin cycling around. So Highlanders trying to figure out their attack. Foley gets it to Gaskin, far side point. Gaskin in, tries, unable to get the shot off, gets it poked away. Now Van Zandt. Van Zandt tied this game up. Or actually, I'm sorry, scored the power play goal that made it a 1-goal game with 3 minutes remaining. Foley comes out of the corner with it. Foley skates it all the way down. Foley all the way in and pokes it towards the net, but Vadavelli able to control it. Now back at the point, DeAngelis with it. As Maddie is ridden off by Semeny, but DeAngelis perseveres. Back to the point, Seamus Foley. Foley, the shot, doesn't get through. And they send that one up ice. So it gets all the way down to Pete Lounsbury, who swipes it to the side. It's Van Zandt in very aggressive there. Or Noel, strike that. Noel in very aggressive, knocked the net off its moorings. 6:29 left in the overtime. Of course, you can't have a tie. 4-on-4 hockey, lots of open ice. Highlanders have more speed, excuse me, but the Falcons have that size and strength advantage. Keep an eye on number 8 and number 21. We've been doing it all night. Van Zandt and Noel. That one was attempted to be won and now stolen away. Very dangerous here, sent towards the net, up too high. As Ardolino has it over in the corner, trying to get it out of the zone. And they are not quite able to as it's sent back down into the zone. There's that tough forecheck that we saw all night from the Falcons. As Maruggio sends that one all the way up, it has to be played by Vadavelli. And there he is! There he is! Matt DeAngelis, the Smead of the Highlanders, has won this game. Vadavelli let it off his pads, and Matt DeAngelis, like a lightning bolt, in for the goal. And the Highlanders will play the Timberwolves of Walpole on Thursday. 6-5 is your final. Matt DeAngelis with the game winner in overtime. What a game here at Smead Ice Rink. As the Highlanders will go on to face the Timberwolves of Walpole Thursday night, 7 o'clock, Rodman Arena in Walpole. We will have coverage here on Somerville Ed TV. Like, share, subscribe, tune in, and enjoy the Blonde Boys of Somerville. That's going to do it for us tonight. Thank you so much. As the hands are shaking at center ice, the Highlanders will move on to face Walpole on Thursday night. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Joe Constantine, on production and camera tonight. I am Todd Harmon, and it has been a pleasure to bring to you the playoff victory for the Highlanders tonight. 6-5 in overtime. Matt DeAngelis with the game-winning goal. Let's go to Walpole. Thanks for watching.